That's not true!
Okay then, name one of your holidays that didn't end up in a big, mad disaster.
Well, there was Brighton Beach. Actually, no, that didn't end well. Had a lovely time in Paris. No, that all went a bit wrong.
Still waiting.
Trouble seems to follow me around.
I've noticed. And it's never your fault, of course.
Well, not always. Sometimes things go wrong all by themselves.
Bit like now, then!
We're still in the wrong time, Vortex! Something's wrong!
Really? What gave it away? Doctor!
Oh shit. Hey everybody, DJNUMA here. And welcome to, was a monumental occasion actually. This is going to be the first ever Let's Play recording in 1080p on this channel. And it's Doctor Who. So yeah, let's get into it. Actually, I should probably do an audio test. Oh well. This should be cool. Tardis. Hi, Doctor.
I can't hear you! Speak up! Oh, you can't breathe. Okay, what do I do? How do I fix it? Quick!
Two words.
Great, we're both terrible at charades. Okay,
Charades.
2 words. First word. Hurry up! Sounds like you. The Doctor. Heart. 2 hearts. Monkey, gorilla, King Kong, Tarzan, ribs, chest. Chest! Sounds like chest. Guest. Best. Press? Press doesn't rhyme with chest. Second word. Sounds like face, hair, head, head. Sounds like head. Bed.
Press the red button.
Red? Red. Press red. Okay. Which one? There are loads of red things on here. All of the red things? Okay then.
Press all of the red things. Okay, this is actually kind of needed because I don't remember any of what's going on here. I think... Alright. I gotta collect... I am going to get a collectible. The first Doctor! Ooh, I've been looking for that one. I'm supposed to be reading these. Good job, Rich. Oh well, I get another collectible. The Master! I'm so hungry! The Time Lord like the Doctor, but not like the Doctor. He was born on Gallifrey and was the Doctor's childhood friend, but his ultimate goal is to rule the universe, and if he can, hurt the Doctor as much as possible in the process. Because he's so hungry. Okay, so press all the red things. Press all the red things. Use. Just one more to go. Use this. I'm supposed to press red buttons. There's buttons. It's doing something. Sounds like it's powering up again. Okay. Well then, there we go.
King Kong? Why would I tell you to press King Kong? Never mind, I'm just glad I can breathe again. The Tardis reset has automatically extended the air shell. Right, so, here's the thing. We're caught in a riptide in the fabric of space-time. We're stuck in one of the pockets, and we don't have long until the TARDIS gets dragged to the next one. You'll have to find something you can use as a tractor beam and attach it to the console. You should find what you need in the drawing room. Hurry, before the TARDIS gets dragged away. I'll be trapped here with no way back.
And how exactly am I supposed to find the drawing room? I've never been there before.
Right, very simple. Take the corridor for about half a mile, turn left, then right again, and then it's your third next right. Go past the weird swirly thing, left, then your other left through the sunroom. Careful not to trip over the sun lounger. Then you'll see a green door. Don't go in there. Go right, follow the wall until it gets a bit slimy. Then take the lift to the third floor. Drawing room straight ahead. You can't miss it. Easy peasy. Now, that is my private study, so don't mess about with anything. And nobody sits in my chair but me. Good luck.
Okay. So I see a thingy down here. Go get the thingy. Licorice. The Jelly Baby one. I love licorice. Who else here loves licorice? You, me, Amy. The doctor loves jelly babies. That's strange. Why am I back here? Oh, you are not doing this to me, game. We get to explore the Tardis. But wait, why am I back here? I went down the... Alright. What is going on, Doctor?
That'll be the time, Riptide. Messing around with the internal structure of the TARDIS. You can fix it by aligning the levers on the mechanical board, make them all point upwards, and be quick. These blue things are chronomites, four-dimensional creatures that live in the void. Mostly
Four-dimensional?
harmless, but blimey O'Reilly, they're itchy.
Okay. Alright. And... Damn it! Yeah! I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. So I go this way? Ah. I
Very
like
tidy
this
in here.
room.
That's not like the doctor. Lots of old clutter, though. Should be easy enough to find something to use as a tractor beam.
I want to sit in his chair. World effect, gramophone. I want the gramophone. I want. Yeah. Nazreen Chaudhry. Nazreen is a dedicated scientist. Oh, she's from the episode where they go underground. Okay, when the doctors decided to travel deep below the Earth's crust, she didn't think twice before volunteering to go with him, despite the dangers involved. Because that's her life's work. And what's this fact? The Fourth Doctor's scarf. Part of the Fourth Doctor's outfit was an extremely long, multicolored scarf. The scarf changed designs several times, and in his final year, it was replaced with a burgundy version. It varied in length, and it was sometimes over 20 feet long. According to the Fourth Doctor, the scarf was knitted for him by Madame Nostradamus, a witty little knitter. If that's true, then it might explain why Nostradamus himself claimed to know so much about the future. The Book of Weeping Angels. First seen in Blink, the Weeping Angels are hunters that send people into the past and feed on the potential energy of the lives that they would have lived. Weeping Angels are quantum locked, and when they're being observed, they remain motionless. They can only move when no one is looking at them, or the brief moment when someone blinks. When they're not moving, they usually cover their eyes to prevent themselves from seeing each other and becoming trapped as statues. The Dalek Eye Stalk. Daleks first appeared in the 1963 story, The Daleks, where they met the first Doctor. They were only meant to appear once, but were later brought back by popular demand. They've met every other Doctor on screen except for the 8th. The Eye Stalk is the Daleks' greatest weakness. In Destiny of the Daleks, 1979 movie, or film, or whatever, Destiny of the Daleks, from 1979, the Fourth Doctor throws his hat over the Dalek Eye Stalk so he can escape, causing it to shriek, "My vision is impaired!" And then there's the thingy. And it's a recorder, the most useless instrument in the world. Chronon Blocker. When the Daleks destroyed the human race in 1963, Amy became an anomaly. She should never have been born. Since time that it repaired itself, she began fading away. The doctor created a chronon blocker from pieces of Dalek technology. Oh, it's a reference to the game! Forgot about these. The doctor created a chronon blocker from a piece of Dalek technology which blocked the chronon energies from erasing Amy. This gave them enough time to undo the Dalek plan and save humanity. Again.
What's that noise? Nothing good, I bet.
Whoa!
He's gonna fall into his chair. Oh. We must have slipped into another riptide part. The Tardis is really taking a pounding. Sycorax staff. The Sycorax are a warlike alien invaders who tried to conquer Earth in the 10th Doctor's first adventure, the Christmas Invasion. They were able to hypnotize a third of the human race and used this to try and force the Earth to surrender. The Doctor fought them and defeated their leader in a sword fight. When the Doctor mentioned them in Shakespeare code, William Shakespeare liked the sound of the name and went on to use it in his play The Tempest. I see a collectible. Captain Jack Harkness, the dashing intergalactic rogue and indestructible man of action, also known as the Face of Bo. Liz 10's face mask. Liz 10 is Queen Elizabeth X, who rules over the starship UK, a colony ship from Earth containing the entire United Kingdom except Scotland because they wanted their own ship. When the strange events take place on the starship UK, the Queen goes undercover to investigate. I'm sorry, I'm doing this late at night on Thanksgiving. Sue me. Wearing a mask and calling herself Liz 10. She never questions why the mask, supposedly an antique, is molded to the exact shape of her face. At the end of the episode, she gives the mask to Amy. Map of medieval Venice. From the Vampires of Venice. When the 11th Doctor, Amy and Rory, visit the 16th century Venice, they meet the Sisters of the Water. Seen through a perception filter, they may appear as beautiful women, but in reality, they're vampire-like fish aliens. Sisters of the Water led their planet Saturnin? I don't remember how it's pronounced. To avoid the mysterious silence. Once in Venice, they began converting people into more of their kind, female partners for the male survivors of their world. The Doctor had stopped them from destroying Venice, which they wanted to make it a habitable home for their race. Silence will fall. Distress beacon. When a distress beacon is activated... it's from Blood of the Cybermen. Cybermen's chess piece. Cybermen first appeared in the 10th planet, although at the South Pole rather than the North Pole in episode 2 of the Adventure Games. Also known as Blood of the Cybermen. That was my previous episode, and you should go check that out. Self-plug. Shameless self-plug. The 10th planet was the first Doctor's last episode, and the first time regeneration was seen on screen. This is also, funny enough, one of the most sought-after pieces of film out of all of Doctor Who was that regeneration sequence, that episode. The Cybermen have anyway, moving on. The Cybermen have encountered every Doctor on screen except for the 8th and 9th, but the Doctor has more adventures than we get to see, so they may have met those Doctors too. And I just stifled a yawn, so I apologize. Fob Watch. First seen in human nature, the Fob Watch was used to store the memories and physiology of the Doctor so he could disguise himself as a human using the chameleon arc. Huh. It had a perception filter to stop the Doctor getting too curious about it. If he opened the watch, it would restore his memories. In Utopia, Professor Yana also had a Fob Watch which contained his true identity, the Master. When he opened it, the Master returned. Huh. I didn't know that. Who fact? Time Lord staff. In the End of Time, parts 1 and 2, David Tennant's last 2 episodes, or specials really, the Time Lords were seen carrying ornate staffs as part of their ceremonial outfits. The Time Lords called Rassilon. Time Lord called Facilin helped to develop the time travel technology used in the Tardis. He was the Lord President during the Time War, and his attempt to save the Time Lords would have destroyed the universe. The 10th Doctor sealed the Time Lords in Gallifrey in a time lock to prevent them from carrying out their plan. Gallifrey is falling. Anybody knows that quote?
Well, if there wasn't so much junk everywhere, that wouldn't have happened.
Amy. Right.
Doctor, I found this laser screwdriver thingy. What do I do with it?
Excellent. Right, now you need to go to the console nearest the door. Insert the laser screwdriver into the slot and push the button.
Console nearest the door. Laser screwdriver. Just insert the laser screwdriver here. All the wires have been. Wires must be positioned to connect the two terminals. Minigame. Dink. Dink. Nope. Down. Across. And there we go. Doink. And here we go for the last one. The panel has been successfully rewired. The laser screwdriver now has enough power to be used as a tractor beam. Woot. Button here should start up, but it looks like there's other leaves round. Oh. Where's the other control? Oh. Oh, I'm a derp.
Oh, that's a relief. Did I mention just how itchy those things are?
Not really.
Twice. By the way, you really need to tidy that drawing room, and I owe you a new thingy of aftershave.
Aftershave? I don't have any. We're sliding on to the next pocket!
Oh good, a bell, because the other alarms weren't loaded up!
That's the cloister bell. It means something is very, very wrong, and I don't know how to... fix it. That's weird.
Doctor? Where's he gone now? Oh, great. Would anything else like to go wrong?
What just happened?
Anything at all?
What's going... I picked the absolute strangest episode to play when you're dead tired. I hope you guys are liking this. This is for you.
The time lock's fallen out of sync. Amy's lost somewhere in time. Or maybe I'm the one who's lost. That'd be rubbish. I need to figure out whenabouts in time I am and see how much power is left.
Alright. I like this a lot. Matt Smith's...
Make your mind up. Am I here or 1,000 years in the future? Here or future? Here? Future?
He's lost.
It's caught between two possibilities. That's not good. It's a lesion in time. Amy's stuck in the future. I'm back here. I can fix it by setting off a reverse tachyon feedback loop from both directions at once. Tricky. But not impossible for a clever chap like me. The parts I need should be in the drawing room. I'll need something to keep track of time and something to focus the time in place. Blimey, talking to myself already. That's a new record. That's impossible. It had a triple deadlock force field. That means the entity has escaped.
Time. Time is how we understand and measure length and flow of events. Imagine a river flowing constantly. If you drop something in that river, it will affect everything in its path after that point. Similarly, if you change something in the past, it will affect the present and future. But some events are fixed and cannot be changed. And the Time Lord knows only which ones these are. Okay, let's try going this way. I really need to fix that when time isn't so critical. Alright. But what do I do, Doctor? What do I do? I'm assuming I just need to go over here. Yeah? And do stuff with the wibbly wobbly timey wimey things. No, what the hell am I supposed to do? Okay. A cricket ball. Perhaps a little Sonic would help to disassemble it. I'm taking things apart now. Yay! No zappy. Okay. Okay. Need to readjust myself here. Okay. 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 You got this. Yeah, buddy. Bam, 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 bam. A new translator. I missed this in my whole little nerdgasm before. The Who Factgasm. The Ood are telepathic aliens species with no vocal cords. When used by humans as slaves, their hindbrain was removed and the translator was fitted so they could communicate with non-telepathic beings. They're a peaceful race who was forced into slavery by humans until the 10th Doctor freed them. The Ood had telepathic visions of the 10th Doctor's death and warned him that he was in great danger. He will knock 4 times. Okay. No. I Fob watch, perfect for that device for keeping track of time. Great, that's everything I need. I need to get back to the control room. What is the entity? No.
This should heal the time lesion. Just need a few final tweaks.
Ow, 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 ankle. Random ankle pain. Yeah. No, God. That would have been bad. Damn it! Alright. Yeah. 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 Yeah, buddy. Oh, got ambitious there. Dun, dun, bam, bam, bam.
Now, Amy needs to use this as well as me, but there's a thousand years between us. I've got to transfer enough power to her time. Make sure she gets this and send her a message somehow.
Alright, let's use this green thingamajigger. That's the loop in the dispenser. Now to boost the power to send it to Amy. Sonic it! That's not going to work. I need to find an oscillator device. I know what to use. That oscillates. What are you talking about? That doesn't oscillate. Oh, the Journal of Impossible Things. In human nature, the 10th Doctor was disguised as a human called John Smith to hide from the family of blood who wanted his life force. But in his Time Lord memories appeared in his dreams, and he wrote them down in his Journal of Impossible Things. Joan Redfern's great-granddaughter, Verity Newman, published a Journal of Impossible Things based on Joan's diaries. Before regenerating, the 10th Doctor revisited her and bought a copy of that book. Sonic Blaster. Sonic Blaster can disintegrate and regenerate its targets and fire a strange square-shaped pulse. It was made in the weapons factory of Villengard, mentioned in the Doctor Dances. Are you able me? The factory that produced the blasters was destroyed, and the 9th Doctor hints that he was responsible, saying that there's now a nice banana grove in its place. In the silence in the library, her song has the same weapon, which suggests she's taking it from the TARDIS in the future. Dang it, River! Cricket ball. I need an oscillator. What oscillates? Damn it, man! How am I getting better frame rate with 1080p? Yeah. Bad idea. Okay. Now let's try something else. Darn it, Doctor. I wish this thing was a little more descriptive. Then find an oscillator. Anyway, I think this is a good time to tell you guys. I'm planning to do the eternity clock after all of this. Alright. No, no, no. Maybe? No. Damn it. This is getting to be quite bothersome. What do you want me to do? Find a device with an oscillator function. Okay. Are you shitting me? The one thing I passed over. I apologize for my language, everybody. That's not becoming to a Doctor Who Let's Play. It's in place where you the voltmeter. Align the signals. Alright, it's at the correct frequency. That was really irritating and
Amy!
painful.
It's me. Well, a recording of me.
Hello? Doctor, is that you? Get off me!
This could be an issue.
Amy, it's me. Well, a recording of me, but that's neither here nor there, unlike us, who are both here and there, in a sense.
Oh, stop
Anyway,
rambling!
I'm rambling. The time riptide has destabilized a force field which was trapping a sort of glowy, blobby thing called the Entity. It's not aftershave, it's a hungry life form, and it wants to eat the time energy from your past.
It's bad, I get it, talk faster!
There's a lesion in time, separating us by 1,000 years. You're in my future, so I've set this alarm for you. You need to answer some questions to prove who you are. If someone else finds this before you, it'll stop them unlocking the code.
Gotta pull myself together and meet back with the doctor. Who's... Starship UK. Hell yeah, I got that one right. Loved that episode. Vampires of Venice, where the fish look like fish. Yay, correct. You try to conquer Earth, the Sycorax. See, it pays to read those things and to actually watch these. William Shakespeare. This doctor never meets the Daleks on screen the 8th. They would have telepathy. I got it. Who is Joan Redfern's great-granddaughter? Verity Newman. Yay, correct. The family of blood. What did Queen Elizabeth X call herself? Liz 10. What did this say? Sisters of Water, Venice. Well, hey, got them all right.
Excellent,
Amy
you're hearing me
Pond for the
say this,
win.
so you must have answered the questions correctly. Unless you didn't, in which case you can't, and I'm talking to myself.
Again.
It needs to be activated at both ends of the time lesion. Just press the button, and it'll sync up with the one in my time.
No! No, what have you done to me?
Amy, you did it!
Yay! Go me. I'm still feeling a bit wobbly though.
Oh, well. That could be an issue. A little bit. Just a bit. I'm loving this game. I'm loving this TV. Alright, and we're back, everybody.
Stop! Ooh, that never works.
Fix now, applause later.
Now, I know you understand me. Speak! The TARDIS translation circuits will allow us to hear you.
Then hear this. You will perish.
Release Amy right now, or I'll lock you up again while you're busy finishing her off.
No. You held me prisoner before.
I had to. If you kept eating, there'd be nothing left. It'd get very boring. Now, let her go.
But I must feed on both of you.
You don't need to do that.
I must feed.
Yeah, you said. Blimey, see why I kept it locked up? I found a place you can feed safely. An all-you-can-eat buffet.
Where is this place?
Well, let Amy go, give her back her time, and I'll tell you. Your choice. Feed forever, or keep Amy and starve in here.
You have so much time. I will feast on you instead. No. I must feed.
Stop hurting my friend now. Give her back her time, or I'll never let you eat again.
That hardly ever works.
I have a good mind to just leave you in there. But I keep my word. Chronomites. Four-dimensional void creatures streaming through the time riptides for infinity. Eat their past and they just circle back around again, unharmed. You can stuff your face. If you have a face, I don't know. Now, are you going to behave yourself?
This is acceptable. Release me.
You didn't mention the itching.
No, completely slipped my mind. Amy, you look good as new. I wonder what we should do now you're back to normal.
Let's explore
Amy, over to you. Have a look around.
Sure. As long as I can have a go on the console.
Explore the TARDIS before moving on. This is great. It's the helm panel. It's a bit like the viewfinder on a cheap camera. On a simulator once, I can use this to go faster or slower. This thing is so cool. Like, I wanted to do this from Amy's point of view because the Doctor would know everything about the TARDIS. Amy's like me. She'd be like, ooh, bubbles and bits and bobs and pieces and all that stuff. No idea what this is, but when I turn it, I hear something powering up. Must be important. A proper keyboard. Typing where I want to go will it take me there? Well, it moves forward or backwards. That's supposed to be all it does. Doesn't this thing have gears? This spins the TARDIS around. Great. Like, it doesn't do enough of that. Oh, which way is up? Anything else on this panel? Nope. What's this? What's this? This is a diagnostic panel. I've seen the Doctor using these to stop things shaking around so much, but I don't think they're working too well. Bunsen burner, just like in chemistry at school. I hated the wrong beaker. Spoke to school for the day. It was brilliant. Don't know what this is for, but I've seen the Doctor fill the kettle from it. Surely it can be just for that. So keep an eye on engine temperature. So this is the radiator. Yes, I just said radiator. Sue me. Comms panel. Typewriter. This can't just be a typewriter. I've seen the doctor scanning stuff with it before. It looks like it needs a new ribbon too. Some sort of radio thingy. It's like the world's oldest dictaphone. It's not a telephone, not that ordinary. We called Winston Churchill once. Yes, that Winston Churchill. Alright. Think about this, guys. It's the bloody TARDIS. I don't think he actually knows how to fly this thing. This must be important. The doctor always uses it before appearing and disappearing thingy. Everything goes a bit wobbly when it's on. I definitely know this. This is the one that makes the TARDIS appear and disappear. It's the last thing the doctor uses before we start moving, and it makes the noise! Boom. Only seems to move when we're moving through time. Must be a speedometer or something like that. So the doctor make a new sonic screwdriver out of this. I'm gonna call it the makey-uppy thingy. Yes. It's the scientific name, boys and girls. The makey-uppy thingy. Alright. Amy? That's not the way I wanted to go. What's this way? It's so easy to get lost in there.
Back to you, Doctor. And don't worry, I didn't break anything.
Now let's
Hang on here for a bit,
explore the
while I make
doctor.
sure everything's working.
Alright, fine, I'll just stand around doing nothing. That's always fun.
Alright. I know I'm extending this way too long, but the doctor knows what this is. TARDIS display dials from left to right. These display engine cycles per second, engine temperature, time rotor speed, and exterior temperature. It wouldn't be proper of me to not go through the doctor's point of view on everything after being like, ooh, it's a thingy and a bit. It's the gyroscopic stabilizer. When the inertial dampeners aren't powerful enough, this will stabilize the TARDIS and keep it upright while traveling, supposedly. Door release lever. Locks and unlocks the doors. I'm always forgetting and walking into them. Yeah, he is. You. Now there was another thing. I'm sure it couldn't have just been 3 things. Must have been. Alright. Doctor? Wait. There's a kick pedal. I forgot these. The locking down mechanism. A handbrake to stop the TARDIS traveling in physical space. Don't forget the time handbrake too, or she'll drift off in time. Engine release lever. When the engines are fully powered up, this engages the gears and lets them control the TARDIS. And there's a kick drum on the floor. Kick drum pedal. Or is that a hat pedal? Either way, it's a pedal. Spinny thing. Alright. The time rotor handbrake immediately stops the TARDIS from traveling through time unless you're going too fast, and then you skip for a bit, apparently. Space-time throttle. This adjusts the speed of travel through space and time, either separately or simultaneously. And this is the eyepiece. If the external scanners aren't working, the eyepiece works as an optical viewfinder with a much more limited view than the scanners. Alright, this is the nav panel. Spatial location input. This enables you to choose an exact place in physical space to travel to with all that tricky steering. Atom accelerator. And this provides energy for traveling through time and space. It's supposedly to be powered up before using the space-time throttle. Directional pointer. Obviously, it points the TARDIS in the direction that you want it to go. Yeah, when it's working, of course. The time spit and space forwards back control. Forwards and backwards, pretty self-explanatory. Really, that's what it's for anyway. I think. Plus, I'm just reveling in the music right now. I love this music. So, yeah. Inertial dampeners, these compensate for the speed of travel and stop us getting thrown around. In theory, anyway. Let's get them fixed. Boom. Cooling systems, it was a radiator. Mic and water dispenser. This microphone is for the voice recorder and broadcasting messages. Water dispensers for diluting samples for testing or making tea. Bunsen burner, using for heating or burning test samples in the event of a scanner being unable to identify a substance, which is very rare. Not really. Comms panel. Telephone. The analog telephone. This enables people with older forms of communication to contact me no matter where the TARDIS is, the call will contact. Voice recorder, device for recording audio messages, usually to myself so I don't forget things. Digital comm. The device for communicating with other spacecraft or anything with a digital transceiver. Analog radio waves that detecting monitor change. For receiving and transmitting radio waves, it can also alter them without the sender realizing it. Scanner/typewriter. This examines and analyzes the substance in the vicinity and is a very good typewriter when it's got a fresh ribbon. Alright, and that, my friends, is the TARDIS minus this panel, the fabrication panel. Heisenberg focusing device. You can observe a subatomic particle position and state, but never both at once. This device compensates for that. Materialize/dematerialize function. This engages the engines and makes the TARDIS appear and disappear. Leave the handbrake on, it makes a lovely sound. Yes. Fabricated dispenser. The TARDIS can create new devices of its own, like a new sonic screwdriver. It takes a lot of time and energy, though. And I think there was one other thing. Yep. Harmonic generator. This creates a resonant harmonics where the TARDIS is about to materialize or dematerialize, so if it doesn't cause too much disturbance. And by disturbance, I mean a massive sonic boom and a four-dimensional crisis. Not good, in other words.
Everything seems to be working. I wonder what we should do now.
We should launch the TARDIS.
Time to move on.
Try not to make it so bumpy this time, if you can.
She's a bit temperamental sometimes, the TARDIS, but then again, so am I. Okay, time to go. I'll have to be quick. We've got 60 seconds to get the TARDIS going, or I'll have to start again. Quick, lock the doors.
Quick, lock the doors. I should probably have been paying attention to what all that does. Oh crap.
"60 seconds. Pay attention, Pon. You might need to remember all this one day. Now to power up the atom accelerator.
Atom accelerator. I think, it's the center thing? No. Yes.
Nearly got it. Pull the dematerialize lever.
Dematerialized lever's over here. I remember this.
Right, now to engage the inertial dampers.
The inertial dampers, these are over here.
And we're off at last. Pull the space and time throttle to adjust the speed.
Space-time throttle. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Let's go, TARDIS. Or did I F up?
Where were we? Oh yes, sightseeing. Somewhere nice.
And no trouble this time?
How about
Where's the
Rio?
fun in that? Oh, hang on. I know just the place. You'll love it. It's very quiet, peaceful, and perfectly safe.
This should be interesting. Where are
Here we are. London after the Great Flood of the 23rd century.
Well, everybody, that was Let's Play Doctor Who, Episode 3, TARDIS. With me, your host, DJNUMA. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.